My name is Monira Qadiri, and today I'm opening my solo exhibition at König Galerie in Berlin called USURPER. And the exhibition is about theft, the concept of theft, the theft of vision, the theft of life, but also the theft of nature. There are 3 works in the exhibition. One is called The Guardian. It's over there. And it's about a poisonous plant found in the middle of the desert that is full of this milky white poison that causes blindness, which is a theft of your vision. And this coincides with the next work in the exhibition, ONUS, which is a series of black cast glass birds. And it's based on my experience during the Gulf War in Kuwait, where a lot of these animals were covered in oil because of the burning oil after the war, but that people outside of Kuwait didn't believe the images were real. So I decided to make them out of glass to kind of highlight the fragility of these images, but also the fragility of our memory, that someone can also steal your own memory and tell you that it's not real. And then the last work is an oil drill called the Miner. It's coated in this pearl color, which is the industry before oil in Kuwait was pearl diving. And it's a history that has completely disappeared because of the oil industry. So I decided to kind of show the theft of history through color and form. So it's an oil drill, but it looks like a pearl as well.
How do you make something like that?
This is actually a 3D printed object. So it's all 3D printed, and it's based on a real oil drill. But then I coat them with car paints. They make these amazing pearlescent colors for cars and motorcycles. So that's how I make my work. And it's one of the first works also in this pearl color, yes. Because pearls and oil actually have the same color scheme. It's iridescent, it just goes from light to dark. So the idea is that the color lives from pearls and then goes to oil, and then after the oil is gone, the color still lives in another form. So it's like a genie or something.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Thank you.
How did you get into art?
I grew up with an artist. My mother is an artist, and I basically grew up in her studio. So I never thought about doing anything else.
Since when can you sustain yourself through art? I mean, for a lot of artists, it's a challenge to make money, and you are successful. How did you get there?
I don't know. I've been working for a very long time, more than 20 years. A lot of those years there was no success and people didn't understand what I was talking about. Oil, pearls, what are you talking about? And then suddenly these topics become relevant at moments in history when you don't realize, you know? And I think this is the life of the artist. It's one day people find you interesting, the next day they don't. This work was commissioned by Kunsthaus Bregenz in Austria. So it's also a lot of museum commissions kind of helping me realize my works. Yeah.
And what have you planned for the future?
Oh, a lot of things. Tomorrow, actually, I'm traveling to the desert to install a very big public artwork in the middle of the desert. I have a lot of other shows this year, different parts of the world. So, yeah, it's a very intense schedule, but I'm very excited for what's coming up next.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.